about back and forth, left and right, and a lamp, and zigzag.
To make him zigzag, we had to make him face this way and then this way, and then left and right. First left and then right.
Because you can move forward like 100 and it'll go like way and hit the wall.
I learned about for sticking together, working like a team, and be nice to each other.
That when you choose the color block, and then you press the button and then you find the color where it likes to turn, and it could do all, and then I like that part, and then the one where you get to choose like you could do a pattern eye. My favorite thing was to tell the robots what to do, and when you clap 3 times, and when you have to put your hand in the front of him. About programming him and controlling him and telling him what to do.
I'm on the second level of coding, which is I like.
What was
The hardest one for me was
The
bees.
You had to drag a block and try it, and if you did not get it correctly, then try another one.
I think the hands-on interaction helped them grasp it quicker and more concretely. They were able to see it and move with it versus just writing it down or watching it somewhere else. And so they got the concept quickly, and we were able to move beyond that concepts that we were learning. Lots of things. It helped with their technology use. I had some that had never even used technology, and so they were able to figure that out on their own and become quicker at it. Problem solving was a big thing that they learned how to do. If the robots did not move the way that they needed to, they could backtrack and see what they had done, and were able to correct it. Maybe not the first time, but they played with it, and then even their speech, they were able to go further into detail on what they were learning versus just answering with one word. I loved it, and they loved it. They were excited about it. They still talk about it, so it was good.
I can tell you first how they learned while they were doing it, which is more impressive. For the first time, really, I saw the students truly engaged in something that was purposeful as they worked together in groups, whether they were doing the pre-planning on the iPads before they ever got to see it interact with the mazes, or whenever they actually saw it maze and then they got to correct the way they had put it all together, and they had made it work. It was just fantastic to see them interact with each other and talk about what they needed to do instead of what they had already done, and they corrected their programming that they had put in place. So after that, then I think we saw better interaction in the classroom as a result of having done it in a project form first, because then when they worked together in small groups with cubes, as they did counting or they did problem solving within math and amongst other things, then we saw a difference in the way they communicated with each other. The interaction that the students had also led to great engagement within the Dash&Dot programming. Students were so excited as they worked together, and as they worked with Dash and with Dot, their eyes lit up because they had something that they were doing, that they were creating, actually functioning in front of them. And so that's what we have to transform the rest of the learning environment to be like. And so Dash&Dot, just that interaction with those robots and with those students, helped us as teachers and as administrators to know that, we're on the right track in this regard, and now we need to try to transfer that over to other things.
Well, it began when one of our instructional technology coaches came to our campus, and she told me about Dash&Dot. She had some experience working with them with her own personal kids and at a conference, so we were so excited to try to purchase these, and then we were able to do that with the funds from a grant, our Full Steam Ahead grant. So once we got word that we qualified for that and those funds were available, we were so excited to get Dash&Dot to be part of that initiative. Total excitement. The kids were so excited, and the things that the kids would come up together as a team, and the problem solving, and how they were using the coding and things that I cannot even begin to imagine. These kids were collaborating with one another, they were talking to one another, they were problem solving, and just so excited to work together every day and to have fun with their learning.